right, so can you hear me now? I mean, like I'm right here. All right, that's real good. That's awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All right. So, I know I was trying to ask my parents. I mean, going to a cornfield maze, and then all of a sudden, I didn't get to go to said cornfield maze. I mean, I thought I was gonna go today, but it seems not yet, or in a way per se. I mean, that's how it usually works. I'm not saying it does, but it should. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know, yeah. There's still only time before they close on. October 30th is the final day, if you want to know. So I'm kind of. I don't want to say I'm iffy in a way per se. You know, it's just you and me. I know Jonathan was here, and as I recall, and now he's not here, and which is, Jonathan Stevens was here, and now I'm realizing that nobody. I mean, well, yeah. By the way, I went to the haunted world. Mm. 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 And yes, it was scary. It was really scary. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna sum it up, but I don't want to give spoilers too much away. But I will spoil one thing, and that's it. But first, let me start with three things. First, one, yeah, we had fun. Two, it was scary. Three, there are jump scares. Yes, it's a horror theme attraction. It's supposed to be scary. Yes. One, I had fun. Two, it was scary. Three, jump scares. Scary, horrifying, scary, and three jump scares. So yeah, one, I had fun. Two, horrifying jump scares. Three, it was scary, horrifying. And also, and like I said, I am gonna give away one spoiler, and and this is and I actually, and here it is. Just because you go to a to an attraction called the Haunted World doesn't mean you're brave enough while wearing pink on Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I thought it worked, but I guess it didn't. And I just, yeah, and it did not go as I thought it was planned. But I had fun. It was scary, horrifying, and there are jump scares. And so now, changing topic. I bet you know about the comic strip visual novel thumbnail of what you saw, Austin Lawrence. So, yes, all Alliance members and those who've been joined up ever since of being into Mario's world and all that. It all comes down to one character when you go back into the factory in a rift of time, space, and reality, where a factory should not exist in a place like that. And all comes down to Smithy, yes. And here's the problem. Smithy is not just only the final boss. Not only he has the final star piece, he is the star piece. So how will this comprehend why is he a final boss as a star piece in the first place? I have no idea. But it's twisted in a kind of way. Oh man, now it's like three people and now we're down to one, and now it's either that or YouTube's algorithm is just stupidly broken. You do realize whatever happens, if Smithy escapes and if everyone falls, no one, no, no one's dimension is safe. No one's dimension. He would be the next. He would be the next Thanos or Kang the Conqueror, and that is not a great moment for everybody. They do not want to see someone who wants to be the wannabe dictator with an inflated ego to conquer everything, and then just going mad with power to create a world with weapons. So, in that perspective, you do realize that if he's not destroyed, no dimension is safe in the ultimate Arkhamverse. Yes, if Smithy wins, the whole multiverse is doomed. That's why yes, that's correct. Everything is all connected with time, space, and reality. Let's get this started. By the way, I just finished lunch eating soup again. So I'm good if you want to know. It's not like because I was hungry. So yeah, now I'm good for now. And also, welcome to Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October. Wearing pink, and I'm wearing pink. If you want to know, so yes, wearing pink, and also. And also, I found some, I don't know, maybe there was some music I kind of got interested while watching a game, a Let's Play game, and like, this song can actually fit the theme song I've been looking for. That is the theme song. I know I'm called Leo, but basically it's Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Of course, my other name is Leo Wolverine, which is that's why I'm called Leo Wolverine in a way per se, if you want to know. So there you have it, Austin. I'm called Leo Wolverine. So let's get this started. As you remember about what happened here on. Well, it happened. Well, I know there will be a song that will fit with my name. I mean, that says, the name Wolverine, because I can relate to that. So, begin all the adventures. Ever since the Alliance appeared in Mario's world, Maya was scattered, including myself, ever since Mega Man X7. The Dark Alliance, I mean, not yet. I mean, this is where we found the first star, going to from around here, then making to the Kiro sewers, and then the second star in Rose Town, into the forest maze. And then we got the third star in Moleville, if you want to remember. And then we had to go to Booster Tower, and then someone mentioned there's not one but two princesses, and then Princess Azura. Like, how did Princess Azura ended up in Booster Tower in the first place, Austin Lawrence? And I'll give you an answer. I don't know how she appeared over there. I don't have no idea. Like, or what? I really got no clue. I have no clue. And then we're chasing after Booster from Booster Hill to Marymore and got Princess Azura back. had to take Princess Peach, of course she was called Toadstool, back to the Mushroom Kingdom, then join us back in. Then we went to Yoster Isle for a little bit of sightseeing. And then we went to back to Tadpole Pond, and then we went to Star Hill, and then at Star Hill, as we found the fourth star piece. No bosses, no bosses, which is good news. No bosses, just foes, no bosses. That is good news. Don't you agree? I would say I strongly agree. And so we went to Seaside Town, and why the song sounded like troubling. I don't know, like the trouble of mischief. The trouble of mischief. And then we had to, and then something about checking out with a bad pirate, I don't know, who goes by the name of Jonathan Johnny Jones. Oh, we have to go to the sea and go to the sunken ship where Jonathan Johnny Jones has the fifth star piece. And finally, we realized something, that what's up with the townsfolk, and they were fake townsfolk, and we had to. I know that who comes first, the townsfolk who are locked up inside the shed, or the star piece. As much as they want to complete the quest to fix the Star Road, the people of Seaside Town come first, because I would say their safety is way more important than how to give into a situation such as this from hostages. Then you fought Yaridovich and finally got the star piece back, and then agreed the Seaside Town folks out of a shed. And then we heard going to Land's End, and then someone has mentioned they saw a Glitter Force member, and who goes by the name of Glitter Heart, who is Maya. How she said and ended up in Monstro Town, where she was at, and the thing is, she remembers everyone else, and we told her, do you remember? She doesn't even remember her dream about getting married. She doesn't even recall. Like, I don't remember. All I remember, my dream is to make lots of friends, but I don't remember about my new dream is to getting married with you. Like, what? So someone took it away, and then her heart and memories about that, and then and that was Mr. Negative. He gave it to someone else. He gave it to someone else, and you might know who it is. Come on, I already said this person's name. You already know it. How could you not forget? Because there was negative energy nearby when we climb up to Bean Valley and straight into Nimbus Land. And then in Nimbus Land, Gino just got struck by negative energy, and then he feels sleepy, and then went down with a thud and couldn't wake up. He couldn't wake up, and then he started to dream all of a sudden, and he started to begin having this nightmare of seeing Princess Azura like in a composite character. And then you see videos out of WWE 22. And yes, and I thought I had that into a little bit mix. Yes, he gave it to Glitter Dream, and that negative energy, even though somewhat, I'm not sure if Mr. Negative realized, but usually when Glitter Dream fought Dark Glitter Dream, let's say a part of her kind of resonated with inside of her, and then all of a sudden, something with inside of her just being born into one shared body, and all of a sudden, yes. So he has returned in Spider-Man 2. That would be Martin Lee. And yeah, he woke up with the Dark Alliance. The Dark Alliance, now that they realize they want to, I know, of course, I don't want to jump to conclusions. They want to help out Gino. Of course, they have some past. Of course, he knows who they are. Some of them he doesn't even recognize. And now, then finally, they're helping out with the Dark Alliance, going into the Barrel Volcano. And then something was speaking inside to him. He doesn't know what, so he kind of took a dip into the hot springs, and then went into the Barrel Volcano with the Dark Alliance. And then they say they want to, their bio mother is actually there. I mean, and like I said, if he didn't do this, I mean, this would have taken a different turn. I mean, that would be Rosalina if you want to know. I mean, waiting. And then finally waking up and then realize from another part of reality he's back with the Alliance, and then he had to fight off against the Tsar Dragon, get the 6-star, but not so much as the rip-off Power Rangers known as the Axum Rangers. They had to get the star back, and then these Axum Rangers were defeated and they just died in vain, and then head back to Nimbus Land, and then you go to Bowser's Keep. And right here, and with the final star pieces located inside in the Rift portal gate, the factory that connects of all time, space, and reality. And that is where we're heading right now. Welcome to time, space, and reality. Austin Lawrence, I know this may sound, I know you already seen this, but what happens if they recover the final star piece and then Gino's mission is complete to fix the star root with the help of everyone else? You do realize his mission is complete. He will leave Mario's world and not come back. I mean, as much as the Alliance would love to see him stay with everyone else, I mean, unless if it's in the will of the Traveler that he would, that his allies would love to keep him a while longer in a way. Yes, I know he would have to leave. It's, if you remember on the comic strip visual novel thumbnail from the previous one, why, tell me this, how come those who say don't leave, and if this is the final star piece, why did they say that? Why did they say that? Why did they say that? Ah, train beam! Knockout! Pure water made easy! Whatever! Because Gino had to leave to a point in time. Well, yeah, I know. But I'm saying, what if they I know they wish and they pray that Gino that they ask for the Traveler in prayer, because you know when Strawberry Muse said about, please, if we find a last star piece, don't leave. Promise me you don't leave. And the same thing for Yawane Haku would say something in similar words. And then, you know, and not to mention, I forgot this one. You forgot. Karai would say the same thing as well in some similar other words. Ah, Willy Wisp! Ta-da! Again with the pure water. Could you at least add something like, I mean, come on. I know you have some a bit in detail to say in words in a sentence. It's not that hard. For example, I will try this for saying the way she reacted or by to interact in way and such is that they don't want him to see him to leave. Was that too much to ask when I say something about trying to say some words in a sentence or in a detail? I mean, it's not that hard, Austin. I know when it comes to have autistic abilities or having autism, try to say words in a sentence, I mean, that comes out from what you can think of. Ah! Oh no! Flash! Put! Wow, that worked! Lil Boo! Hippopo! Hippopo! Pure water made easy. Ta-da! Not working. Lucky! Yahoo! Pure water made easy. Ha ha! Nope, I'm good. Knockout! That was not cool. Ow! I got you! Yahoo! You suck it! Ah! Oh yeah! Oh! That's Spanish again. I'm in love with the girl of my dreams. Oh. And who would that be, Peach? Yes. It's not as scary as you can think of. The only scary thing I can think of is these weapon-made like monsters created by Smithy. And guess what? They are machine-made. It absolutely hurts. Knockout! Gone! Get out of here, you dumb machine! Oh no! Did not time it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! They're basically the Mario type equivalent of Terminators, right? Oh look, it's Skynet, and not in a good way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God. And here comes another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Blazer. Welcome to the live stream that just began almost 30 minutes ago. Good night. Hi. Hey. You turned off the item button. Wrong move. Bye, loser. I mean the machine-made weapon-like monster. How you doing, Blazer? Ice bomb. Nice. Ninjas. Hello, ninjas. Hello, ninjas. No te amo. Yahoo! I'm gonna get the big butter kicking. Yahoo! Let me kiss the floor knockout. What? You talk nonsense. You're talking nonsense. What? Yep, it's the finale. Psych bomb. Ultra flame. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, freebie. I'll take it. God! Get out of here, you doofus! $60. Woo! Yes, this is the finale. I'm over here, you dummy! Oh, thank you. Okay. So the next to the final boss is the gun yoke, and as well as the factory chief. So we gotta destroy the gun yoke and the factory chief. Otherwise, this entire factory, it's still not gonna stop because more weapon beast-like monsters are going to, from time, space, and reality, to spread across the multiverse. Because this Smithy character is more like the next Kang the Conqueror, or a wannabe dictator with an inflated ego, or the next Zamazu wannabe.
Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. Hello there, girlfriends. Would you be my girlfriend? I am the factory chief in the factory here. But this is the end of the line for you. I'm a beautiful little Jealousy, and I would love to rule this entire time, space, and reality of the dimension rift. Ha ha ha! This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. If you don't, be quiet or I will break you. Oh, you'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke. Kiss up and say goodbye.
How about no? Loser, you missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Electroshock. No effect from a safety ring because it doesn't work. Ow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that factory chief is gone. Breaker beam. Ah! It still hurts. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mega Train. You missed. Really? Does anybody have any idea? Breaker beam. Ah! It hurts! Oh! It absolutely hurts with a breaker beam. You have any idea how powerful the breaker beam is? It can actually hurt everyone, including the Alliance. No one ever said they are invincible or invulnerable, okay? Ouch! You doofus! Level 30, that's it. It's all maxed. There's nothing left. You can't max anything higher than level 30. That's it. Level 30. Nothing is higher than level 30. That's it. That's the maximum level of this entire game is level 30. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there is no turning back now. Are you ready? Along with the Alliance. I'm ready! Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Gino knows that if his quest is over by getting the final star piece, he has to go back where he came from. Of course, is that what he really wants? I know he would love nothing more to go back to the Traveler, but it seems that the Alliance would love nothing more than to keep him around a while longer. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Okay, anyone here? Austin, Lawrence, Blazer? I know this is the finale, and you've been waiting for the finale. And when I'm going to do the finale, this is the said finale and said live stream. So let's do one last quick checkup before we head there. Yep, I told you. All max. There's nothing higher than level 30. That's the maximum level. Nothing higher than level 30. You can't go anything higher than level 30. That's it. You can't go higher than level said 30. That's it. That's it. That's about it. That's all. Everything's maxed out. I mean, nothing. There's nothing left. There's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing to max in. Wow, I didn't know Marlo's okay. Wow, I guess Blazer did leave. I don't see him anymore. I thought he was here, but I guess I was wrong. I thought he was, I guess he just left. Okay, I guess there's nothing to see. Remember, these red essences will come in handy in 3 turns during battle, so this will be the final boss. All right, everybody. Oh, Blazer's here. Okay, I thought you were not here. Oh, your Wi-Fi cut out on you. Okay, I get it. So, no more questions asked. All right, here we go. Let's get this started. That's him. That's Smithy. Not only he has the star piece, he is the star piece. He's busy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? All right, then. How about a little demonstration?
Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now!
So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star.
Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am the star piece! Oh, just hand it over and get out of my castle!
My, we were a little touchy today, aren't we? Even those other so-called idiots who think they like to bother me. Well, too bad. Get used to disappointment. You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place.
Toadstool said, please don't make us go through any more. I think the Alliance are going to say something like, you've caused up enough trouble already. Since you are the last star piece, why don't you just hand it over nice and hand yourself over in surrendering to yourself nice and easy. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, I could easily conquer this world, and the next one, including this time rift, the factory which I own, and also
conquering through all time, space, and reality through this multiverse. Then we can get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. You know, he has no reason. This guy is not going to listen. The reason why he is not going to listen is because he is a wannabe dictator with an inflated ego. He wants to be the next Kang the Conqueror. He wants to be the next Zamasu wannabe or something like that, or the Lavos type of character. If he's not going to listen to reason, and since he's not going to listen to reason, there's only one thing you can do. He is an irredeemable monster with no second chances. In other words, he must be destroyed, or else if he doesn't get destroyed, he's going to continue on non-stopping and do this forever. You must be destroyed! Bring it on! Ah! Get rid of the smelter. If you do, he will not be able to weld into any weapon like beast monsters. Do that, and he can't do no squat. Destroy it! If the Alliance falls here, no one's dimension is safe across the multiverse! And he will take over! Yeah, try hitting him. Oh, did that hurt? I don't feel a thing. My mom can hit harder than you. Or should I say, Blazer can punch harder than that instead of a sledgehammer you carry. Uh-oh, a shiper. Sword rain. Ah! Oh! Destroy the smelter. That's the primary objective. I know the primary objective is to destroy Smithy, but if you don't stop the smelter, he's gonna send out weapon-like monsters out of it. So destroying that smelter is another primary option. Get rid of it or else. Guess what? That smelter is destroyed. He can't create any weapon-like monsters. He's now on his own. Meteor swarm. Ah! That was weak. If he gets all the star pieces that the Alliance has, he can wish all these wishes away and have a world, an entire multiverse willed with weapons by the likes of him. This would make Kang the Conqueror jealous, even Goku Black as well. And yes, Emperor Meteus. Ugh. I give everything you got, and here comes that meteor swarm. Oh! Sorry! No damage! Come on! Make me get serious here if you can hit harder than Austin Lawrence and Blazer here! What's the matter? Throwing a temper tantrum because you lost? Oh, he's gonna blow a gasket. And now he just broke the floor. Oh, deep beneath further the factory. Yeah, this is the place where, yeah, you know, something tells me that's not where you want to go to, but this is where it comes to, all down to this. You're going to see his final true form for a combination of 9,999 hit points of Bolton on all one body. So 5,000 of his lower body, 5,000, or should I say 10,000 of his, 5,000 of his lower body, 5,000 of his upper body. Yeah. Well, actually, I would say 2,500 on one body and the 7,500 on the upper. His real form and his true power, and this is what it means that he would like to conquer everything all. Respect? You have no respect and no honor! That's his true form! So he has 9,999 hit points, or 10,000. Well, what's either 7,500 hit points on his upper body and 2,500 hit points on his lower body. So, yes, combine that into 10,000 or somewhat. If he escapes, no one is safe. And if the Alliance, either way, if he escapes and the Alliance goes down, this monster will conquer everything. Destroy. Give everything you got, because he will unleash everything he has to destroy everybody. This is where the red essence comes in play. Oh no. Yeah. Red essence. Oh man. No damage. By the way, if it says the word Magnum, it's a one-hit kill. In other words, you cannot block it. It's an unblockable attack unless you're lucky, of course, if it misses. So the words Magnum on top of the screen is a one-hit kill. So be aware. Yes! Ah! No damage. 3 turns in battle. Oh, great. He just turned into a wizard that fires any type of magic. Sword raid. Ooh, you're losing a lot of HP if you drop your guard. Plus, your defense is not as weak in that form. Boulder. Ah! Sword raid. Ow! Raise up! But his attacks on that form is incredibly powerful. It'll drain like half your life away of HP, which is really bad. Yep. Spear raid. Ah! Getting attacked with spear raid. Ice bomb. No effect on the upper body, but his lower body, yes. Arrow raid. Ah! Ow! Oh! Like, if he turns into a tank, he has that one-hit kill. Can't move that lower body of yours. Ah! Oh, look, he's now a teddy bear in a steel box. His defenses are increased on the upper body. He doesn't do much. Shredder. He's trying to restore the statuses. It doesn't work. Oh, and now he's a big treasure box in any way he chooses. Ah! And now he is a stinking tank! Oh my! Do you have any idea has that one-hit kill? Red essence or else! Yes! Wah! Wah! Magnum. See? One hit kill, but with that red essence, it protects you. That's why it's called Magnum. Now do you understand why it has that one hit kill? Oh look, now he's a treasure box. This is how dangerous Smithy is. He wants to take over everything. You're halfway there losing your HP, isn't it? Or a little over halfway. Ha ha! You couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. No effect. Oh look, now in defense mode. How much you guys have left in you? So close! That's what Blazer said! And I agree with you! Mega recover. Really? Ah, nope. Miss. You don't have that much HP left. Now it's less than about a quarter of a way there, is it? Oh, sticking with the defensive teddy bear mechanism. You don't have that much left, do you? Oh, so you're now going back to that wizard wicked form. Or that wicked wizard form, huh? Oh, bring it on! Your defense just dropped dramatically and it will be your fate to lose! The Alliance is gonna destroy you! Guess what? You just got destroyed! You just ran out of time, and for that, since you are the final star piece, the star piece that's inserted in your body will be separate from the rest of it. So, get lost! Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. And the Star Road will be completely fixed. That's it. No more stars. That's all of them. The Star Road is completely fixed. It's completely fixed. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and my quest is over. Whether the traveler chooses me to come back with him, if it's his will, but if you want me to come back here and not as the doll form, well, I would let him decide. I mean, if your prayers have been answered, of course. And now, I will wait. There he is, as a little star bee. And without Smithy, that giant sword vanishes forever from existence. And the reason why I muted this volume, because a stupid copyright claim which is so poorly broken on YouTube's algorithm. And my guess, oh come on! I know they're making a remastered version, for crying out loud. There's no reason to do this. But no, someone out there doesn't even care. It's so stupid, I'm telling you that. It's stupid. So I mean, I could do it on my Facebook page, which is not a problem, but on YouTube, it's either hit or miss. Hit or miss. Ugh. Yeah, doing weird. I mean, yeah. I mean, as much as I want to put the music back on, I can't. Just like, this is the reason why. And forgive me if this happens. I am sorry, but you know. Oh. This really bites when I can't even do squat. I want to do the music turned on, but no! It seems that somehow there's a bit of copyright issues. That's copyright claim, but it does not affect the entire YouTube channel. I don't get it. The same thing goes for the Arkham games of Batman with that music as well. It's just so ridiculously idiotic. Someone needs to do a better job on how to correctly put the algorithm in set and not just make it like it's working, but we already know it's poorly broken. Ugh. And thank you. the parade! Oh, wow. Thank you, Squaresoft, or should I say Square Enix. This is my very first time doing a live stream. Very nice. This is my very first time doing a live stream of a Let's Play of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars as a part of Paper Mario Z Rebirth, where it takes place after Mega Man X7 and then being teleported here, and then from this string on this powered light all around. While another split timeline, which does not take place in Super Mario RPG, which would be the alternate timeline of Halo, if you recall, beginning with Halo Reach to Halo Combat Evolved to Halos 2 and the remastered version, Halos 3 and Halo 3 ODST, Orbital Drop Shock Troopers, Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians, plus Halo Infinite. I would still say that this game is still one of my favorites. My absolute favorites. Hands down. I may not have found all of the hidden treasure boxes or the hidden treasure chests, if you want to know, because it would take an expert to pull that off. So, yeah, do you guys, I mean, would love to, do you guys would love to see me do a Let's Play of the remastered version? Because I would love to do this, and it's coming out in November, and hopefully Square Enix and Nintendo might do a little bit something better on that remastered version in high definition. Just some modifications. If that would, I mean, I know the maximum level is level 30, to be honest, per se. Yeah. And also, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is coming to Nintendo Switch on 2024. I know it's already on GameCube. So it's coming to Nintendo Switch, which is a little more harder than Paper Mario, but I would love to do Paper Mario is a revisited again, plus a live stream. I mean, who would not want me to do a revisited version of Paper Mario Z again? Anyways, I mean, come on. So yes, I mean, Austin Lawrence is gonna say yes, yes. Yes, it's Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. Even Blazer would love this. And yes, and a part of like seeing this, like Rosalina and Goku Black, like, yeah, like that is the most biggest shocking moment that Big Cammy has ever saw with his own eyes and ears that he doesn't want to hear, but he has to. Oh man, and also next week, I will have the Leo's Trip to the Haunted World and a live stream of Castlevania, Dracula X, and or Vampire's Kiss as a live stream. So yes, it'll be a part of the Ultimate Arkham-verse, only this time it's the alternate timeline of Noble 6, if you want to go. So before it takes place after, back in Halo Reach. Wow, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this as much as I do. Music sounds so similar to that of Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 2 and 3. The end. Wow, well done. Yay! Yay! That was great. Wow. I mean, if you stick a while longer, you can hear the original classic Mario theme song. So yeah. Wow. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible. Yep. Return. I know it's not much of a long live stream, but it was worth it. And now, guess what? Time for some questions and answers. Yes, Q&A time. I'm guessing it's all your guys' favorite part. So I am gonna start off with a question of my own, and then you guys are gonna start off a question of your own next. So I'm gonna go first, and here I go. So, after Mega Man X7, Maya was last seen against Akuma and Mr. Negative, and then everyone else had to go back to the headquarters and realizing it was too late. And then all of a sudden, they get, oh, thanks, Blazer. You take care now. Thank you for coming by. I wish you could stick around with the Q&A, but I guess you gotta go anyway. So take care now, and see you now, and I'll see you at the premiere and live stream next week. And it'll be worth it will be a worth of fun and a blast, if you want to know. So yeah. Oh, okay. You changed your mind to stay around. Okay, okay. So, like I said, it's like I said Q&A. So I was gonna say Mega Man X7, this and that. What you saw from the Mega Man X7 on the comic strip visual novel thumbnail, Akuma, Mr. Negative, there and this and that, and then all of a sudden, this strange light appears out of nowhere, and because Gino was laying there nearly dying, he was this close, and that the Dark Alliance was closing in on him. And we already know that Shadow Strawberry Mew has defected from the Dark Alliance. And because you want to know why? Because she did. And that's the thing. That's the reason why. And all of a sudden, the storyline has split into two. One, the main one, and the other is the alternate one, which leads to Halo. Which kind of, how do I say this? When Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey, the Halsey, or Dr. Halsey, I mean, way ago from the descendants of that part is the, like hundreds of years later, is that you see Catherine Elizabeth Halsey on Reach, and then this. So, and then all of a sudden, one is transported to Mario's world while the other goes stay, and everything shines a light, and then you see the Covenant come out of nowhere, comes in shortly after when the Dark Alliance's victory in a way per se. So there you have it, and this and that, and now this is happening, and yeah, that's how it went down. So, Gino was nowhere to be found. How and everyone is in Mario's world. So, and they're questioning themselves, how did we ended up here? So, how so what are what were they going to try to do next if how did they ended up here? And Gino was nowhere to be found along with Maya who goes by the name of Glitter Heart. They're nowhere to be found except the Alliance who are right there. We're just left right there like wondering how did we ended up here in the first place. And remember about ma/origin.nin begins with that clue. Like, how did I ended up here in the first place? That is a question I give you guys or what. So hopefully you guys might have an answer in some detail. And Vocaloids, some DC characters, some Marvel characters, some Japanese, some characters from SAO. You got characters from Mew Mew Power. And like, how did we ended up here in the first place? And not to mention Project Diva Vocalite. Like, how did we ended up here in the first place? Like, I don't remember. Like, is where it kind of all somewhat where we're looking at in a type of origins of where it begins ever since the file M. Yeah, it's like deja vu. That's correct, Blazer. And then, Karai has the funny feeling like, strange. Why do I feel like I've been here before that I can't even remember what's what? And yeah, I think Blazer's answer says deja vu. And you are correct, man. You are correct. I have the comic strip visual novel thumbnails to prove it, whether it's the premieres and or the live streams all together. I'm not because it's there. If I had to hazard a guess, it could have been a spatial abnormally, ab, or abnormally. Sorry, not abnormally. Yeah. So now I got myself corrected. So yeah, I got myself corrected. So okay, now your guys' turn to answer a question of your own. And I'll be waiting, so take your time to type. And I'm ready. And like, with whatever works or comes at me in a way per se. you know, I'll never forget. It's still Ruben's idea created a Paper Mario Z. Mm. Mm-hmm. When I played this game for the first time, I didn't know what to do. I had so much to learn, and I kind of learned quickly on how to try to beat this game. Austin Lawrence's question says, all right, here's a good one. Laper and Shadow Glitter Dream invite you to the theme park. Do I accept? Yes. Yes, I do. The question is, which theme park? Oh, I would say Lagoon. Which is in Utah. uh, now that I would go. I mean, that would be amazing. And guess what? I would not get bored to an amusement park in the rides I used to go through. And when it comes to Lagoon, it opens up somewhere in late March to the end of month to the end of October. And guess what? I would have a fun time with those two taking me to the amusement park. Yes, and I love it! Yay! Yeah, okay, Blazer, if you don't have a question, you don't have a question, but because I will move on into the next one. Okay, so we know that every Alliance member is okay because that's what Karai was saying. And then Mr. About Akuma, Mr. Negative, and then this and that. We know that Shadow Strawberry Mew has defected. We know Liambo is there, red, who is the Red Knight Wolf Ranger from Power Rangers Mystic Force, and other characters. So now we know that what happened next, and there the Paper Mario Z Rebirth, the live stream, and all this and that. For years we have going through the adventure at the end, and no, we came again. Like it's like a full circle. Yes, it is like a full circle. I strongly agree with this. I strongly agree with this. So yes, I do. So Lepus was glad that Shadow Strawberry Mew has defected and joined on this side, and Yawane did explain about how much pain she felt, and I'm certain that we'll find Leo and Maya. And, Tony Stark says no Alliance member gets left behind, that we have to stay together because they have never been to Mario's World because this is a part of, ever since the file of ma/origins.nin. And the Vocaloids, such as, Kagamine's Reen and Len, it's been here this is the first time they came here. And they finally meet up a boss and goes by the name of Mac. And they finally got the first star piece. And then they had to go to the Kiro sewers and then face off Bellome, where, that Captain America and Mega Man X, who goes by the name of X, with the help out of Green Arrow, aka Oliver Queen from the DC Comics, and you have Sailor Venus, and you have Sailor Miku, who goes by the name of Karai. I know everybody's gonna get swept away. And then finally, you see that Gino has finally come back into the doll form. That's how is it how, and then he went into the woods, and now, and the new Alliance are starting to wonder, how is that doll alive? So, what were they trying to find? What were they trying to find when that doll was moving and realized it was not there anymore? Do you suppose they might know who it is? In a way, if they can hazard a guess? Now that's a question. Now that's a question. Because usually they were in Rosetown and then spent the night. They realize they're being shot by arrows, full arrows from the forest maze. And I'm not sure how I feel comfortable about this being shot with arrows from the other side of the forest. It feels like, oh no, I don't want to get shot by an arrow. And guess what? I just got hit by an arrow. Now I know how a scarecrow feels when you can't even move. And like, this day is so miserable. I just don't like getting hit by arrows. What's going on over there? What, what's, who's the, who's responsible for shooting arrows down at my head that I don't get hurt, but I get stunned and I can't move like a scarecrow? Remember, I just gave you the question. Why that, who, who were they trying to follow? Were they realizing that Gino would be absolutely coming back, but instead they realized he came back as the doll form? Mm. If you guys have no answers, we can jump into the questions next, and you're telling the guys to give me a question. Of course, I mean, I'll be glad to move on. Of course, they probably realized that right away. Well, yes. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct, Austin Lawrence. You are correct. So they realized it right away. Now it's your turn to answer the Q questions on this part, and I will try to sum it up, but I don't want to take too long, and I will just sum it up as much as possible with a. Well, going back to Twist, I came up with my character as the brother of Goku Black, and then my character became the most important character along with Austin's character and you, Leo. Awesome sauce. So now they realizing they got the second star piece and realizing who it is, and finally Gino has finally returned back to the Alliance in a way per se in the doll form, and guess what? He is finally back in said doll form. Only he doesn't realize I just was. And now his purpose is to repair the Star Road by the 7 missing star pieces, because he says, I serve a higher authority. And that authority is the one who created of all this from the very beginning. I know I'm going to go on a hunch, but it would be the Traveler. The Traveler. Even awesome Mrs. Gino and Sailor Venus. And I don't mind that Oliver Queen would say, hey, all I can say is welcome back to the Alliance. Blazer, you said like how did I came up with that idea? Like, wow, yes. Here's a good one. Camilla offers you a latte. Do I accept? Yes. Too easy. Can we go? Yes. I like latte. Okay. Here's number 3. Okay, next. All right. So there's another question, but I'll try to sum it up. You see, the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, Jason Scott Lee from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, along with Regina. Then you see Glitter Diamond from Glitter Force Doki Doki, along with another Glitter Force member, Glitter Clover, who goes by the name of, Clara, Glitter Diamond, who is Rachel. And then you see Gino. Then you see Android 21, and then you see Kurumi Tokisaki. Then you see Karai, and then you see Princess Azura being trapped inside Booster Tower. How she ended up in the first place, I have no idea. But she heard voices, and finally she recognized it's Gino, but in the doll form. So yes, they finally got the third star piece in Moleville because of that guy Punchinello. I mean, who would name a boss named Punchinello in a way? To be honest, I have no idea. I am just gonna strike enter. And so, and all of a sudden, and then you have also, there is a magic moment, or this wonderful moment with Azura and Gino in Star Hill. And then, yes, and like, that's a wonderful moment to have. Like, and you know, Android 21 and Logan, who goes by the name of Wolverine, and say, hey, like, they're telling them, please don't get lost like last time, or don't lose like this way, because, and all of a sudden they see this magic moment between Princess Azura and Gino, and then you know how that story goes. And then Iron Man, and then Oliver Queen, and then Sailor Jupiter, then Zero, and you know Wolverine smells something fishy. I mean, the townsfolk are kind of acting strange, and then all of a sudden, like, why are they acting strange? I'm like, shouldn't we play like pretend like nothing's ever happened? So okay, we pretend like nothing's ever happened, but they're gonna give us where to find the next star piece. Like, how do they know this? It's like they know this too well. So why not we play dumb and figure this out? Head to the sea, and then looking into the sunken ship, and they find Jonathan Johnny Jones, who has the next star piece, and they go back to Seaside Town, folk revealing themselves by this leader's elder guy whose name is Yuridovich. And Yuridovich, right there, he says he wants the star piece, and if you don't hand it over, he is going to torture the real folk of Seaside Town. So there was one thing and yes. So here's the question. Question A. Of course, the magic moment with Azura and Gino is romantic. So why was Kirby Tokisaki got jealous on this one? That's question A. And question B, what is more important? The star pieces, the star piece that you had from back in the sunken ship, or the seaside townfolk? So yeah. Question A. Why was Kurumi Tokisaki jealous on this again in a somewhat way? I mean, she's alright with others, but with Princess Azura? And question B, which is more important? I know you want to have the Star Road fix. You want the Star Road fix, or is it the people, or is it the townsfolk of Seaside Town that you were in a hostage situation standoff? Yeah, it's like you got two choices. You got to weigh one and the other. It's like, I want to fix the Star Road, yes. As for question A, Kermie at time didn't know reserve. As for question B, townsfolk, no question. Right, because the townsfolk come first. I mean, as much as you want to fix the Star Road, I mean, you do. I mean, don't get me wrong, yes. But which came... But the thing is, same here. Oh yeah, okay. Same answer from what Blazer is saying. Of course, Kermie Tokisaki did not like the idea. I mean, you know, having those memories kind of actually restoring back. I mean, hanging out with Princess Azura back in the Hoshido Kingdom, yes. And then the townsfolk comes first, yes. Like I said, I know you want to save save the townsfolk and restore the Star Road altogether, but the thing is, since Yuridovich revealed himself in a way as the fake townsfolk, I would say the real townsfolk come in first, as much as like that is kind of way more important than having the star piece. I mean, fine, you want the star piece, just let the people go first. And like he keeps the star piece and the key that he locked up the people in the shed, and it's like, I'll have this as a win-win, and you can't have any other way. Well, guess what? He got wronged. Now it's your turn. When a coward tries to run away, who has the shed key, who locked up the real seaside townsfolk, you don't want to mess with those when it comes to them. And Wolverine would love nothing more than to expose the idiots of the fake townsfolk, and that is Yuridovich. And guess what happened? His instincts are dead on. Here's one. Kirby invites you to go shopping with her. Do I accept? Like shopping in clothes? Or is it grocery shopping, Austin Lawrence? You can't just say just shopping. I mean, go shopping with grocery shopping, or is it clothes shopping? So you gotta say the ones. So clothes shopping, if even if it's shopping, whether it's the groceries or the clothes, I don't mind. When it comes to Kirby Tokisaki, okay, grocery shopping. All right, is she a great cook? To be honest, I don't know. This is making me wonder now, isn't it? Is she a great cook? To be honest, I have no idea. Does she know how to cook? Hey, don't look at me. I'm just saying that out loud. Okay. I know Blazer may have a question. It has to type in. Oh, and I'm gonna go back to a little bit about Kermie. Of course, when it comes to Kermie's jealousy, I know she's as cute as the Dickens. Don't get me wrong. I like she's beautiful, brave, and sexy. No, like what? Come on. She would love nothing more than to have her dream come true is to get married with the one who is a distant son of the Traveler. And that would be Gino. And the reason why she appeared back in Dragon Ball Fighters, that's between the Let's Plays of Dream Girlfriend in Dream Girlfriend and Chrono Trigger, is that she appeared at on the last several episodes, and she actually knows who Gino is. It's like, I know who you are, and you are not Goku, because I can tell you're just a soul without a body. Like, how'd you know it's me, even though you can tell that it's not me who is Goku? Well, I don't know. Why? It's beyond me, but let's just say a girl's intuition. I don't know. Maybe she felt something. Maybe she felt something strange that's not supposed to be someone else's. Hey, don't look at me. You're just a soul. You're just a soul without a body who ended up in Android 18, for crying out loud. I never asked to go in to be a part of someone who is part android, part human. Don't look at me. That's how it happened. Okay, well, Kirby is just serious and sometimes a little kid. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, now we move on to where it lands in, and you see Dr. Fate, the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. Yes, the characters of DC and Marvel. Then you see Hatsune Miku from Project Eva Vocaloid. Then you see a couple of Glitter Force members. You see Glitter Lucky from out of Glitter Force. Then you see Princess Azura. Then you see Regina as well of Glitter Force Doki Doki. And then finally I see Maya, who goes by the name of Glitter Heart. And remember what I said, that she remembers everyone, including my own. She doesn't kind of recognize me, but finally realizes, I say, it's me, I'm in the doll form. And then I say, do you remember what your dream is? And she says, yes, my dream is to make lots of friends. And that begins with you. And I say, I thought your dream was to get married. And she says, no, that's not my dream. I don't recall. Don't you remember? Like, no, I don't remember. I do not even recall. I'm sorry. Like, wow, that's weird. Uh, so, are you saying you don't even remember it at all? Like, no, I don't remember it all. I'm sorry. Like, something's wrong. Like, so, I don't know what to say, but someone must have stolen your dream in a way and gave it to someone else. But the last thing I remember is when, Gino saw Glitter Heart being attacked by that negative energy by Mr. Negative. I think that's why he took it away with the memories and gave it to someone else. And Austin Lawrence, you said this correctly. He gave it to Glitter Dream. Of course, in a blessing in disguise, that Glitter Dream was kind of resonating that part of Shadow Glitter Dream, I think, from ever since Precure 5 a go-go, what's part of her. And like say, you're not fake, you are my friend and you are for real. Like, yes, for reals. Like, yes. I think that her dream was to find the one true love to be with forever, and that is the protagonist, Gino. That's why Maya couldn't remember. And guess what happens? The negative energy just attacked Gino that was nearby in Nimbus Land. He says, oh no, I feel sleepy, and then fell with a thud, and then he couldn't wake up, and then you remember, like, please wake up, 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 wake up. Oh, sorry about your Wi-Fi, Blazer. He says, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, please wake up. He couldn't wake up, and then he was having a dream. It was a nightmare. Then he checking on Princess Azura. Then all of a sudden, Princess Azura was acting strange. And then you see this, like, one half of Corin and the other half of Azura, both female. Just the female version. Woke up and say, ah! And then finally wakes up and then realizes he sees Corin. And then he sees Camilla, then he's recognized some of the members of the Dark Alliance, like Shadow Wolf Mew, and he remembers Black Lady, and then remembers Zatsune Miku, then she remembers Shadow Sailor Jupiter, Shadow Sailor Mars, and others, and they want to be. And they really want to save the neck of Gino's life, if you want to know. And realize it was all a dream, and they want to get back, and they realize they want to show him the truth of what is happening around him. Of course, he took a dip in the hot springs, and then, like, after the defeat of Valentina and Dodo, and you know what happened there, and then to go to dip in the hot springs, like he remembers hearing someone's voice and all this and that, and then you see Akuma, and then they're going to bring his mother to inside the barrel volcano because they know she's there, because Gino knows she's there, but he's absolutely scared and got scared, and all of a sudden he just wants to wake up in this a part of reality, and then went into the crate bed, and then wakes up, and then finally he's with the Alliance, and then they have to defeat the Zartrag and get the star, and then to get the star back from the Axum Rangers and the rip-off Power Rangers, and then they got it back, and there you have it. And so, now here's a question. Why was there negative energy? Why was there was negative energy nearby, and he got hit, and now he wakes up in the drum. That's the members of the Dark Alliance. What were they trying to do? Tell me, what were they trying to do? It was the same negative energy that Mr. Negative just attacked Maya, the same way that will attack Gino. Of course, you see Shadow Glitter Dream, and she calls herself Yumehara no Zomi. Yeah, simple. They were trying to get Gino on their side, which it happens later on again in Paper Mario. In Paper Mario. Mr. Negative is set to return in Spider-Man 2. Great. Mr. Negative again. Do you realize how strong Mr. Negative is? The last time that Gino had to face him, and his powers were draining, and then all of a sudden they realized that Doomsday was going to come in the next day to destroy Metropolis on the other side of New York. Like, really? Yes? And he got punched so hard he is mostly dead. And that's where Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening takes place on the high definition. And then some memory cutscenes that's shown about Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. And that's why it was Alliance Team, because I did not want to go there. That's why I kept it. Why I say it's Alliance Team, because cutscenes out of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. And then you see some memory cutscenes, such as, when the Eradicators show up being hired by none other than Rosalina. The Eradicator. And I'm meeting up with John Henry Irons, which is incredible, of course. And then all this, and then you go straight back to Hook, and then you see Quinella appears right in front of, seeing the types of memories that want to get her. She would love nothing more to get her hands on Gino and to show him a little bit more to the downright truth. Of course, Gino doesn't even realize that this was all part of Karai's plan. He does not even know. Not once. Not once. But I don't want to get too far ahead. All right, take care, Blazer. Now it's your turn to answer a question. Okay, so one more time. Wow. So I'm never gonna forget the phase, Camilla, Shadow Glitter Dream, Zatsune Miku, Sailor Scouts, as well as the members of the Dark Alliance. I mean, I wonder if this is others from across the multiverse in a way per se to being pulled out and joined as a part of this Dark Alliance faction group, and where Akuma is right there, and then Sailor Venus offers you a water bottle. Do I accept? Too easy. Yes. What? Austin, why would Sailor Venus would offer me a water bottle? Why would she offer me a water bottle? Why would she offer me a water bottle? Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to sum it up again and try to, as fast as I could, so I don't want to explain too long. Okay, summoning up. We know about the Axum Rangers, and Android 21 was back, was glad to see Gino back, including everyone else, and the Vocaloids were like singing a tune or singing a song in a way, along with the help of Princess Azura, like the Ocean Waves song, and a little bit of a remix. What, really? You just type of what came to mind. Very funny. Of course, this shook Gino to the core, and then Dr. Fate, with the help of with the help out of the Vocaloids, of course, Jason Scott Lee, and then you see Trey of Triforce, see those rip-off Power Rangers and all that, the works, and now Glitterheart is glad, it goes by the name of Maya, that it's time for them to return the favor to protect him. And now they're going to have to go to Bowser's Keep, which you already know, the Bowser's Keep, to find a way inside to get on top of the tower and fight off against Exor. And all of a sudden they have to open up the portal. That Exor is the gate portal. It's straight into the factory, a rift that connects to all time, space, and reality, a factory that should not exist. And they all see the flying ships, everything of all time. They can see the past, present, and future. They can see their whole lives flashing before everyone's eyes. All this with Marvel, DC, Project Eva Vocaloid, the Japanese anime, Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, anything, you name it. Anything, you name it. It's all connected in a multiverse. This is why they just crossed into the rift of the multiverse that's all connected. A factory that was built inside. And they had no choice but to destroy Smithy once and for all. What they didn't realize is that which comes in a little later on, they have to face off boss after boss after boss to go further deep into the factory. And it was not easy. Of course, they had to go fight Culex. Then that was not easy either, but even though not part of the storyline, but hey, throw into the mix of Final Fantasy Easter eggs. And so for that, once they finally get to the final place where Smithy works at, they finally be able to face Smithy once and for all. And this is where all Alliance members come into place. Characters of Marvel, DC, Japanese anime, of the magical girl genre, characters of Dragon Ball Z, my goodness, Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, anything, you name it. I mean, against this one powerful foe, and that is Smithy. What they didn't realize that he's not just the only final boss. They realize he is the star piece. So why is it? Why he is the star piece? And why would he love nothing more than to be the next Zamazu wannabe, or the next Kang the Conqueror, or the next Thanos, or whatsoever, or the next Dark Side, for all I care? It's just unbelievable when something like this out of the ordinary. He was. Why was he not just a boss? He was the star piece. He was the star piece that's connected of all this. Why did he have to be a boss who is the star piece of a boss in a form that's so ugly, only a mother could ever love such a face like that? Because, the first time I faced him by playing this game, he was only a face could, only a mother could love ever such a face like that, so, and yeah, he is downright ugly. It kind of reminds me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and this is just one of the scary solutions that ever been put on the map. I would say I never thought I'd see a boss would try to conquer a multiverse in a way per se, Even when it comes to Sinran Kagura to conquer that as well with weapon-like beast monsters. So what? That's the question, Austin Lawrence. Why was he a? Why did he be? Why was he a star piece? Why was he the star piece as a boss? Why was he a star piece as a boss? And that was one. That's one part of the question, and the other part is this. That was question A, and this is question B. The other alliance members do not want Gino to leave, and you mentioned this earlier because you just gave an answer. Because Gino said if it's in the traveler's will that you guys want me to stay, then let it be so. Let it be so. But if not, I go back to him. And then of course the traveler does listen in a way. Simple, because the star piece was in Smithy's body. Smithy's body? Well, yeah, I mean, would you say would you say he was fused, Austin Lawrence, or is like the star, or is just the star piece who is who is the star piece of Smithy's body in that form? Or is it that? Is he like, was it fused into him, or he's just the star piece is Smithy's body? Okay, so fuse would be a good word for it. So was fused into him. Okay, that makes sense. So that star piece is a part of him. Final, yeah, I forgot when, remember when in there, there's your, and then, as we remember that he went back to the Traveler, but the Alliance just would love nothing more than to have him back, and, I would say, you know what, bring him back. Well, let's bring him back. Like, that, we wish that we would bring Gino back, not as in the doll form, but bring him back from what he used to be. Like, so he is a part Luma. So he doesn't realize he's part Luma, not yet, but he will understand what it means to be a Luma and a human being and a Saiyan as an alien all in one. And so now, and and now, here are my final sayings. You know, this is an amazing journey to do a live stream such as this, and I absolutely enjoyed it. And you know what? If nothing, I would love nothing more than to do this live stream, and I did it. And this is my very first time, and I did this in under 10 episodes on a live stream. I did it under 10 episodes. Wow. I did it in under 10 episodes. I did it in 9. I did it in 9 episodes to make this happen. I did it in 9 episodes. That is an accomplishment. If once I get the remastered version, I'll do this again, both premieres and the live stream. Yes, I'll do it again. But in the remastered version. But first, I have to play the remastered version, and then I think I may know what I'm doing. So yeah, that would be great. That would be absolutely great. And also, I can hardly wait to do the final pit stop on those last 3 pit stops. NXT Great American Bash, ECW One Night Stand, and Clash at the Castle. And then finally in the making, you got Survivor Series War Games combined. So on the final days on the live streams of 2K22, plus I need to finish up the entire storyline of 2K23, plus I need to get started on Tron Evolution and Star Wars The Force Unleashed too, and it's going to take some time, plus the recording. And also, I got to put into play of how did Quinella pull this off with the secret type of data, a part of ma/origins.nin or /origin.nin, which is, that connects with Kevin Flynn. So I can hardly wait. And I have not seen Brandon Williams ever since he used to be in my channel very much, and now he's very busy, and now I just hope he's not ruined, and I hope he comes back someday. But anyways, how do you like this live stream? I bet you like it as much as I do. And also, I will be doing a live stream of Castlevania Vampire's Kiss and/or /Dracula X, which is going to be a part of the Ultimate Archiverse, and you don't mind. So yeah, that's going to be great, and I love it, and it'll be awesome sauce, and it'll be fantastic, and you get my drift. And also a video premiere of Leo's trip to the haunted world in Idaho 2023. I bet you can hardly wait to check that one out too. I bet you would, Austin. I bet you would. So anyways, oh, at least I'm gonna have some time to create one or two characters from 2K23, and maybe just one character of 2K22. So that would be it, and I got like nothing else. But also, I'll try to refurbish all the move sets of what I can think of and try to put it in. So yeah, as a horror fan, I love to see it. I bet you would. I bet you would, and you would love to eat your own hat if you have a hat of your own. As your main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, and celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October, wearing pink, which is me, and I hope you guys out there. And also, coming soon, once again, we are going to revisit Paper Mario again, and I love to do this again, and I'm never gonna get old with it again. And also a live stream, and that would be fantastic. Wow, and it is just absolutely amazing. It'll be time consuming to make those new comic strip visual novel thumbnails of Paper Mario as a said live stream, because I know the time it is worth it, so don't get me wrong. And it will be worth it. It will, and I'm not saying it won't, because it will. Oh my goodness. So anyways, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Just remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And Austin Lawrence, I think you may have enough time to do 2 premieres on the next hour and the next one. So because it is a 2-hour live stream, and to be honest, so yeah, that is it. So yeah. So once again, remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. I'll see you guys next time on the live stream of Castlevania, Dracula X, and/or Vampire's Kiss, which would be a live stream as a part of the Ultimate Archiverse, and also a video premiere of Leo's trip to the haunted world in Idaho 2023. Friendship is magic for everyone. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day and/or evening. And I'll once again see you next time on another live stream in the near future. That will be Castlevania. And WWE 2K23 Let's Plays of My Rise of the Lock and the Legacy are coming into play shortly, soon in the near future. Take care now. Bye bye then. Have a great rest of your day or evening. See ya.